welcome to Universal Orlando. We appreciate you guys being here. We're very excited to share our summer program with you guys. My name is Chef Robert Martinez Jr. I'm the Executive Sous Chef of Research and Development Chef here at Universal Orlando. This is Chef Jason Bruce. He's our Executive Chef of all parks as well as City Walk. So we obviously had a lot of excitement and a lot of guest feedback with Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras was very successful for us. We were very excited to create the food and to see how our guests reacted to the food. We didn't want to stop that momentum, so we now have some summer items that we're going to put out through the theme park. Starting with Battery Park, we'll have a food truck in front of Fast and Furious, and then we'll have another food truck over by Lombard's Landing, and then there'll be another tent that goes up by the bridge that connects London and Springfield. Just to talk you through some of the items really quick, you know, a lot of the guests really gravitated over the authenticity of the cuisines that we were bringing and how we were plating them up and how the food was being made in front of them. So we wanted to continue that going. So we ended up bringing a lot of the fan favorites from Mardi Gras. So you'll see things like the Cuban sandwich, which was very popular during Mardi Gras. The arepas. So Chef and I, when we got out of quarantine, we were like, man, we need this cool handheld item that's not a sandwich, that's not a burger. What can it be? And then we started doing our research, and arepas came to mind. It's just a beautiful cornmeal pocket that's easy to be stuffed with proteins and cheeses, and our guests have told us that they love them. So we're going to be cooking them outdoors in Battery Park, as well as the Brazilian cochinas, who are very popular during Mardi Gras as well. So those will be in Battery Park as well. And a new item to the parks, we do it in Antojitos, but inside the parks we've never done it before. We're going to have elotes asados, and for whoever doesn't want to get their hands all dirty, we're going to do it in an esquite style also, which just means it's off the husk and it's tossed in the mayonnaise, and you got the ancho chili and the lime all incorporated inside of it. A couple of fun new items. We're going to have a grilled cheese truck. We call it the cheese truck because it's more than just grilled cheese. You're going to have 2 to 3 different unique classic grilled cheeses, as well as some macaroni and cheese. We're going to do a carnitas grilled cheese, and then we're also going to just do a plain white mac and cheese, just super cheesy. Volcano Bay is also part of the summer program. The Volcano Bay, it has that tropical feel, so we really felt that we needed kind of like a Pan-Asian type of meal going there. So we thought Filipino cuisine would be the kind of cuisine that would feel really well in Volcano Bay. So we have some pork lumpias that we'll be selling in Volcano Bay, and we also have a pork adobo bowl. So over jasmine rice, just delicious soy sauce marinated type of pork that's being cooked fresh every single day. And I'll let Chef Boss walk you through some of the other items really quick, so I'm not the only one speaking.
Yeah, so something we look at here, so the street corn, if you will, that's something in 2 years we've been trying to do. So some of this stuff we were able to come up quickly, but 2 years we've been trying to get something like this going, so we're really excited to have that. And like Chef said, you know, we looked at the demand of our arepas, and when you look at Mardi Gras, the Cuban sandwich, the arepa, the empanadas were our top 3 most popular items by the guests, so we kept the momentum going. So a lot of this stuff was in the works, and then we were challenged when Mardi Gras ended. You know, our bosses said, hey, we want to keep that going, we need food in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, almost this whole side of the table we have to come up with. And what I want to point out is a lot of these recipes, like the lumpias, the pork adobo bowls, they're family recipes from some of our chefs that work in the PK.
Oh, wow.
So it's really exciting because they get to put their twist in really their mother's recipes or whatever it may be. This one we just came up last minute, so we'll be starting that on the 15th. You're going to get to try some of these items, but like I said, this stuff over here, last week, a week and a half ago, they're like, hey, we need it. So we just wanted to show you what we came up with so you could see that as well. But the traditional tripletta sandwich with the pork, the ham, what am I missing on that one? Swiss cheese. And steak, a little mayo ketchup, and then your fried sticks on top of there.
And then we're putting it inside of a traditional pan sobao, which is, whoever don't know what pan sobao, it's almost like a Puerto Rican version of a Hawaiian bread. So it's got that nice, soft sweetness to it. So when you bite into it, you get the saltiness from the pork, which is the pernil that we were serving for Mardi Gras. So we kept making the pernils fresh in our production kitchen, and we pull them down and we slice them on a deli slicer, and then we make the sandwiches with that.
And that bread too, that's a recipe from one of our bakery chefs. We challenged him, he came back, so we built the excitement back there, and that's what we hope overflows to the guests. It's just not Chef and I coming up with things, we're coming up with things, but then we're challenging our chefs who, some have been here 20, 30 years. I know Robert over 20 years, and we want to challenge them to bring some of these home recipes so we can really say, this is truly authentic. Our yuca fries, this is what we're going to be really excited about, one of our beverages that we're going to be doing at Battery Park, so our mango nata, so it has the chamoy in there, and then the nice twist, I forget the exact name of the straw, Chef.
It's a tamarind straw, so it's actually got tamarind candy wrapped around the straw. So you got that little fun playfulness where you can sip your drink and then you can eat your candy. This one's fun because you could get it alcoholic, or you could actually get a tequila floater on the top of it. So, I mean, you could probably drink one without the tequila, you could probably drink about 3 or 4 with the tequila, right?
So we dust that with a little chilies, the straws dusted with a little chili. So a lot of fun food. Mardi Gras was more sample sizes where we can go around the park and try it. So we tried to make these more meal options. So, a whole sandwich, a couple little finger foods, but, still bringing that authenticity that I think we haven't had in past years, and listening to what the guests like. So definitely more of that coming. We do have some other fun events coming soon that we can't talk about yet, but we hope to have you back for that. And so I know over there we have a version of our street corn, so our ski days will be over there for you to try some of our cochinas, a nice Brazilian little finger food. I think that's it. Any questions?